For my FRQ, I decided to do the topic of MVT, the mean value theorem, and the right Riemann sum and the midpoint Riemann sum. A function f of t is strictly increasing while being differentiable and continuous in the closed interval 0 to 1.7. A table of function is given above. I have a table here of t and f of t, with the first question being asked, is there a value c in the interval 0 to 1.7 such that f prime of t equals 26.47? Justify your answer. And students should be able to answer this question quite easily. In order to receive full points, they had to state the differentiability and continuity. And another point earned for stating the equation f prime of c equals f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. And then another point for mentioning MVT. And this is what a full point answer would have looked like. So for question number 2, it asks, use the right Riemann sum using 6 subintervals to estimate the integral of f of t from t equals 0 to t equals 1.7. Is this an overestimation or an underestimation? And in order to get full point, you had to show the correct work and state that it was an overestimation and that it was also increasing. So in order to receive the point for correct work, you had to start from the right, not from the left, meaning you had to start from 45 down to 15. So it would look something like this. So you would start from 45 times the difference between 1.7 and 1.5 plus 40 times the difference between 1.5 and 1.3, and so on until you get to 15, and your result should be 49, which is an increase over estimation. And for the last question, it asks, use midpoint Riemann sum using 3 subintervals to estimate the integral of f of t from t equals 0 to t equals 1.7. And this should be a really simple one. So you earn 1 point for recognizing the midpoint of each interval, in which in this case would be 15, 30, and 40. And then you earn another point for correct work. And it should look something like this. You take the midpoint of each interval and times it by the difference of the unit. And you get 44.5. And that would earn you 2 points, 2 full points. And that concludes my FRQ. Thank you.